Welcome back to the State Champs High School Football Preview Show. On the set one more time with me, Tom Markowski. Over 30 years, Tom was the high school beat writer for the Detroit News. He's been a part of State Champs for all of our 15 years, and people come to you, sir, for rankings. And so that's what we're going to do. Our top 10 teams in the state have been picked out heading into week one. Let's put those on your screen now. Certainly no surprise to me that Detroit Cass Tech is number one, but Saline was a hair's breadth of beating them a year ago in the regionals. Joe Palka's got that program on the precipice, right?
No doubt. You know, I was talking to Joe the other day and I said, what is it about your team that you can play Cass Tech so well? Other teams have really struggled with that team. And he went some of the ins and outs and how he tries to create matchups. But, this year, like many good programs, they have to replace a lot of seniors. Some of the better seniors they have coming back is C.J. Gildersleeve, a fine linebacker committed to Central Michigan. And they also got some transfers too. One was from Belleville, M.J. Griffin, a wide receiver and a defensive back.
Let's move to number 4 and Oak Park. Former Inkster and Detroit DePores headman Greg Carter has been there for a number of years now. He won titles with DePores, got Inkster to the finals with Devin Gardner. They're strong in the trenches. Talk about them.
I think this is their best team. Behind the scenes, Greg has said that this is his best team. But, you got to go out on the field and prove it. There's no John Kelly to bail you out. But what's going to be different this year about Oak Park, they're going to use a 2-quarterback system, I believe. DeJuan Mathis, who's the big-time recruit, a junior, but another junior, Corey Graham, played really well last year when DeJuan was not in the lineup. So I'm looking for those 2 quarterbacks to trade off and look for Mathis to play a little receiver as well.
All right, just below them in our rankings, West Bloomfield. Now, they were good. Some transfers coming in makes them better. What's their ceiling?
I think they can go to Ford Field, but they got to prove it on the field. I think they've underachieved so far, but this year, even if they didn't have the 4 really good transfers who were going to start for them this year, I thought they were going to be a contender anyways. Bryce Beasley at quarterback. You look at A.J. Abbott, a wide receiver that transferred in from Northville. They're going to be explosive offense. If they can play defense, watch out.
Lowell and Muskegon both have Mr. Football candidates leading the way for them. If Muskegon stays in 3, good chance for both of them to win state titles this year?
Yeah, I kind of favor them. I got them 2 and 3 in my rankings. Yeah. I really like Lowell this year, with David Cruz coming back at quarterback, put up some great numbers last year. Talk about Muskegon that, going to play with a chip on their shoulder. They felt they had that championship in their pockets last season. They have a lot of players back. Shane Fairfield does a magnificent job there, a big offensive line, and hey, Ladarius Jefferson at quarterback, he makes them go.
I agree. Can't wait for the season to start. Thank you, Tom.